Hey, this is Jesse with Dominator Gaming. I'm glad you're watching this video today. Wanted to go over a game I just played, a few important plays in the game that are good to watch, namely how to get yourself out of a hole that you've dug yourself right at the end. I wanted to also say that yesterday was the first day of a new season, and for the first time ever, I actually got into the top 200 locally. I got up to 183 before promptly falling out. At the time I was up, I was the only level 10 in there, and as a free-to-play player, I was pretty ecstatic about that, actually. So, without further waiting, the game I want to show you is against SBS here, and, good best season. Didn't have a very good season last season, but he has a deck that can be tricky. Sparky can be a tricky deck for me. I don't have a whole lot in ways of distracting him. So I'm going to go a little bit slower through this game than I normally do so we can break down a few different key components here. So right at the start, if I have my Spear Goblins, I will always start with them, usually on the left side here. So the reason I do that is most players will play to their right. Just innately, most right-handed people like to begin with the right side. You tend to be right-eye dominant if you are right-handed. So my left side is actually their right side. So I usually play over there to try to catch a early hit on on whatever they drop. Doesn't always happen, but just something I try. So, as always, I try to drop my knight just in time that I don't waste any elixir. And now I see that he has his Sparky. So what I do when I see Sparky back there is I drop my princess on the left side. And I always drop the princess on the left side of the bridge on the left or the right side on the right. And the reason I do that is so if they drop a musketeer in the middle of the map, it will not shoot my princess if they're on the far side instead of the middle. Anyway, I drop my princess there so that she will get a couple hits on Sparky as it comes by. So a couple cheap pot shots, and I know that my knight won't die in one hit. Now with the skeleton army, my only play is to drop my wizard. He'll melt through that pretty easily, and then he drops the giant. And what I'm looking at right here is I'm in good position elixir-wise. I know that I am. And he has his Sparky and giant right together. And that's a bad play by him to have them right together. So I'm going to freeze them as soon as they cross the bridge and my tower starts shooting the giant. And what that's going to allow me to do is to hit both Sparky and the giant while they're frozen. So my wizard's protected and Sparky's dead. Now he drops his minions coming over the bridge. I have arrows ready. And arrows go out, kill them, and keep my wizard alive to finish whittling down the giant. And I know I'm going to give up a hit here, but I'm okay with that. I want to let my elixir get back a little bit. So I'm going to drop my knight up front in order to get a good little push going. He has a good play, though, and drops his elites. So once he drops his elites, what I'm going to try to do is drop my Spear Goblins in the middle of the map, somewhere in here. And what that will allow me to do is draw them over here and get both towers shooting them. And if I have to, I can drop my princess around in here and keep pulling the elites over. So that's my goal. So they start coming over. What he does, though, is he zaps them, and I drop my princess. So what I thought was going to happen is they'd be here and bump over here, but the zap was a good play. Has left me in a bad spot. My tower is not going down, but I'm going to take decent damage from it. Good play by him. So up goes princess. Going to get a shot off. And again, I do not want to use my wizard, but I have to. I can't give up a lot of damage again. So we'll go ahead and take that out. I have no follow-up play. I'm just going to let my wizard go and die. And if he does damage, great. If not, oh well. So he's dead. So here we are waiting now. And I know I'm ahead on elixir after that fireball. So I want to try to get a push in. So I'm going to drop my balloon. Now what I do at this point, I know he has one air defense that I have to worry about right now. That is his minion. And you can see at the top, he's about to play it. Most people will play the minion somewhere in this area to defend against the balloon. So what I do is I will drop my arrows to cover this whole area right here. And I'm going to shoot it before he drops. Look, here goes my arrows. they're out and the minions are nowhere to be seen. So what happens? There they are. Now the minions are dead. He is in a bad position. I have a full balloon advancing on his tower. He panics. He drops his ice spirit, and then he zaps. Neither one worked. Now my freeze comes down. He's ahead of me on elixir, but I have a tower down. So I'm very happy with how that worked out. So now he's going to drop Sparky on the right, so I'm going to drop Princess on the right. Again, on the far right side. I know he doesn't have Musketeer, but it's a good habit. Get a couple cheap shots on the Sparky. And now here comes... So he has a good little push going here. Because I just dropped... It would have been wiser of me to drop my knight here in the middle to pull the elites over. However, I didn't see them before I'd already dropped the knight. And so I'm in a bad position right here. So I have to use my barbs, drop them to pull these elites to the middle. But what that does, it takes them away from being able to attack the giant. So a smart play here for me would be not to use that freeze at that point. I should have waited until Sparky was about to shoot again. And what I did is I allowed him to drop his minions without them being frozen because I was too early on that freeze. So I try to arrow, I'm too late, Wizard dies, and so now I have to deal with Sparky. Another bad play by me. I dropped my Spear Goblins right up here, thinking that I had another second before the knight was dead. However, he dropped his skeleton army on top of my knight, killed my knight, then Sparky turned and killed my goblins. So now I'm in a little bit of trouble. I have to drop my princess, and I'm going to drop her back in here to protect her. The tower will protect her. She'll take out the army here. And with how weak we have the Sparky, we should be okay. So we'll see what happens here. Again, he catches me. Not quite ready. I drop my knight on the right as these elites are coming. And I'm in a terrible spot now because if you look down here, I have 4, 5, 5, 5 are my costs. They're going to take down my tower. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, I don't want to panic and drop anything right there at the end because I'm going to lose that tower anyway. I want to go ahead and react now, though. So what I do, I know that these elites are going to die. They're both weak. I'm okay. They're not going to take down my tower. I drop my wizard on the right side, and the reason I do that is because I knew his giant was coming, and if I drop my wizard here where I normally would, he would have turned and shot the giant. The minions would have killed my wizard. I'd be in trouble. By dropping my wizard here, he will kill these minions, and I can drop my barbs right here to defend against that giant. So, let's see what I can do. So now I'm in great shape. I don't know why I dropped the spear goblins. They weren't necessary. Good fireball by him. Puts me in a tough spot, but he just played his minions. So because he just played minions, even though I don't have a good tank in front of my balloon, I'm going to send it. Because I know he doesn't have anything that could really cause me problems. He counters with his elites, which is fine by me. So here are his minions finally. I'm going to get a hit on that tower, though. I know that. Knight in the middle to distract the elites. So here they go. Then I know that his giant is coming soon. I was expecting giant. It was the skeleton army. Still works out, though, because the barbs will now kill that elite, be able to kill that whole army, and then the towers will take out the minion. So I'm in good shape right here. And I'm a little behind on elixir, but I'm okay. Princess helps take that out. I just need to tap this. So when he drops his elites there, I know I'm in good position because they're expensive. And all I have to do is drop my goblins right here and pull those back. And then what's going to happen when I do that? I'm going to drop my wizard back here. So that once these are dead, the elites will continue down, being shot by both towers, and I'll be in good shape. Oh, okay, I take that back. I misplayed that. I should have played the wizard down here. I played him up here, and what happened is he does not turn to shoot the elites. I messed that up badly. And so now I'm in trouble. So what I have to do, my only play, I'm one hit away from dying from that elite. I drop my knight right in front of that elite. So now my knight is going to push that elite away from my king tower. The elite retargets and hits my knight. Wizard gets the kill right before the fireball takes down my tower. So I misplayed that wizard, almost lost the game because of it, but it turned out all right. So that's a good thing. And so we're sitting right now at 42-12, and we're doing well. Last season, 34,469 ranking at 4,606 trophies. That's what we're aiming for this season, is to beat that. And I hope that video was helpful to you, and I look forward to making more of them.